Joining me in studio is the chairman of Biofeed, Dr. Nimrod Israely, a world-renowned fruit fly expert, decades of experience working with fruit flies and other pests, the company at the cutting edge, really, of green technology to reduce dangerous chemical spraying. Doctor, thanks so much for being with us. Explain to me the significance of what you've developed here in Israel, its applications, in fields and farms, really anywhere around the world.
Yep. Thank you for being here. Well, the world has two main problems. One is excess use of chemicals, spraying, which we all end up eating and drinking and breathing. So this is most of the world. And then some of the world, mainly Africa and Asia, suffer from loss of yield, most of it, 50% about. So what we've come is something to replace the need for spraying. When you don't need spraying, of course, you don't have chemical residues, and it also works when it's raining and for a very long period. So
there you go. So this is an Israeli invention, Israeli company?
Yes, it is an Israeli company. It is based on lure. And let me show how it works, because it's a magic and it's very small. So inside this dispenser, we have what we call, it's a secret formula. Okay? We call it sometimes Coca-Cola formula because we don't say what's inside. And then we sort of lock inside the smell, a unique smell that attracts unique pests. In our case, it is fruit flies. And together with it, there is food, phagostimulants that attract the pest. And when we put it inside this yellow panel, it starts dripping.
And are you are farmers hanging this in orchards, homeowners in their backyards? Who's using this?
Yes, mainly it is for farmers. They hang it. They don't need a tractor, no sprayers, not once a week, because this little one is working not for a week or 2 or 3 or 4. It works for up to a year. In Africa and Asia, today we have something for 4 to 6 months. So this is one thing, the technology.
Are the bugs killed? They just avoid the area altogether?
Okay, so once it starts dripping, what happens is it's coming out, release the lure, the smell that attract the pest. The pests walk here, lick it, and because it has some active ingredient, once it fly away, a few minutes after, it die before it is able to harm the fruit or the tree or anything. So this way it is maintenance-free, works for an incredibly long time, and what is important, until now it was impossible to control effectively most of the pests in Africa and Asia, but also in the rest of the world. Here we have managed to develop a technology that not within 20 or 30 years or $200, $300 million, but within just 2 or 3 years usually, we are able to develop a new solution, and it is harmless. You can touch it.
Lightweight and economical.
Yes, and it works good.
All right, Dr. Nimrod Israely with Biofeed, product being used in fields, farms around the world, in every continent.